Hi guys, I'm pretty sure at the moment a lot of people are having mixed reactions as to the latest announcement from Stepn regarding the action plan for the game economy, or I'll simply call it the new game changes or new changes that will be imposed in Stepn. And as you can see on the screen, that's the official Twitter page of Stepn, and they also announced this in their Discord and Facebook page. So they put the article, the entire thing, in the Stepn official medium.com site, and this is it. So just a disclaimer that everything that I'm going to tell you is based from my own interpretation and from what I had read so far from the step and moderators and support. So if anything is wrong, please let me know and we will know more soon, because as we know, Barn Dog, the official ambassador, I think is on his way home. So we will be needing getting more clarification soon. So a lot of people are speculating and don't know how to interpret them, because if you try to read the entire article, it's not straightforward, and some of them needs to be interpreted. So I'll do my best, guys, to interpret for you, but then again, don't take this as 100% accurate. So if I were you, I highly suggest you still read this no matter how long it is. So let's start. Let's start. Number one is the new energy sharing. I guess this is one of the hard to understand, hard to interpret. But based on my own understanding and from what I have read, there will be no changes in the Binance Smart Chain and Sol network until the third realm is introduced. Now, the question here is, when is the third realm will be introduced? We don't know yet. They just said very, very soon. Initially, we heard from AMS, they said it's Q3. So we don't know if they will expedite it, but I'm pretty sure they will announce soon. And as we know, the next AMA will be next week. So I'm pretty sure this will be addressed as well. But that's loud and clear. At the moment, the energy sharing between the Binance Smart Chain and Solana is still the same. Now, when the third realm or new realms will be introduced, they said that only maximum of 3 energy from other realms can be obtained. And in conjunction with that, they said that you can only have 1 energy, additional energy on that realm per realm that you have on other network, irregardless of how many shoes you have on other networks. So the fourth thing is the additional energy that you will get from other realms will also diminish month per month and 1 energy per month. So on the fourth month, whatever that new realm is will just have its own energy. So what they're trying to do here is eventually, let's say the third realm will be introduced. Solana will have its own energy system. It cannot be shared with any realms. Same with the Binance Smart Chain. It should be using its own energy from its own shoes. No more sharing. But on the third realm, um, they will give us a chance to, in case you own a shoes in there, to have 3 maximum energy based in your ownership with other realms. And again, you only have 1 extra even if you have many shoes in, say, BNB or Solana. Okay, and month per month, that extra energy will be reduced. And to make it simple, on the fourth month, that new realm will be using its own energy. So on this article, they gave an example of, say, you own 3 shoes and on the third realm, and then you also have a Solana shoes, so that will give you 1 extra energy, and you also have shoes from BSC, and that will give you extra energy. So as you can see, that's the number of energy that you have on the first and second month, and it will reduce 1 per month, and on the fourth month you will just have the original energy on that realm, and you cannot share energy anymore. So it will just keep repeating if you have fourth, fifth, and sixth realms. Okay, so let's go to the next one. New mystery boxes that will be introduced, and this is to combat the uh, mint farming. So these mystery boxes will contain scroll. So they said all users who will use shoes or move will get a scroll that will contain mystery box. And they also revised the qualities of mystery box from 5 to 10. So we don't know yet exactly which mystery box will just contain the scroll, and which mystery box will also contain the gems, or will the mystery box both contain the scroll and the gems, depending on the quality of the mystery box. So they didn't discuss that yet, but once it's implemented, for sure we will have new information regarding these mystery boxes. Number 3, new minting cooldown. So at the moment, it is currently 48 hours, and then you can mint. Let's say, for example, you just buy a shoes from marketplace, you need to wait 48 hours before you can mint. Or let's say you minted today, before you can mint again that same shoes, you need to wait for 48 hours. But with the new minting cooldown, it will now be 72 hours, or equivalent to 3 days. The fourth one, this is a really big change, the new dynamic mint that they had introduced. And they discuss a lot about why they do this, why they decided to do that. So we will not discuss that anymore. But for me, the more important thing here is I'll show you the new mint formula, which is the GST. It will be fixed. It will be fixed. Plus base GMT. It will also be fixed. But there's a variable here, and this will depend on this GST prices. I think they get this formula or mathematical model based on what had happened to the BSC smart chain using the old dynamic table. A lot of people suddenly mint a lot of BSC issues in the past because they can easily profit using the last dynamic table, and they don't wanna repeat that anymore, so they introduced a new dynamic table using this formula. So I'll give you a sample calculation. On the right, someone already, I just got this from Discord server of Stepn, someone already created the new mint table. I'll be posting this in our Facebook page. Search Stepn Global. I might post this tomorrow as well in this YouTube channel. So let's say we will use a 2-0 mint common. Let's say for less than 4 GST, sorry, for less than 2 base in here, for less than 4 we don't need to worry, because it's 0%, meaning we don't need to add any more GMT. So this table will always be the same as long as GST is less than 4. But how if GST will become 5? So we will use this formula, which is we need to add 50% on the base cost. So let's say, for example, we will mint 20 mint common shoes. From this table, it says we need 360 GST and 40 GMT. But since it's less than 8 GST but greater than 4, we will need to add 50% of the base price. So which means, so using this formula, which means 300 GST plus 40. So that one came from the table, plus you need to add the base, which is the 360 and 450 times 50%. So what it means, the sum of this get the 0.5 or 50%. So that would be 360 plus 40 plus 200, and the final mint cost is 360 plus 240 GMT. So that's how you use the um, new formula in calculating the mint cost. I'm pretty sure later on someone will create a table as well. So I'm pretty sure it will be easier for us once someone already, it will be easy to create a table using this formula. But then again, if the GST will vary, that will be hard. So I guess, I don't know if someone will attempt to create, because as we all know, GST becomes 5 point something, right? So it will vary. And another thing that I want to tell you guys is the dynamic mint is already live, and I was so surprised. It was very fast when they made the announcement today. The dynamic minting is already in place, so meaning to say this table is already in the app. If you try to mint, it's already using this mint table. Now let's proceed to the number 5. This one for me is really interesting. The fusing, or they use the word synthesize in or yeah, I think synthesize is the word they use from the article, or I'll just use the word fuse. So if you fuse sneakers, you get a higher quality of shoes. So what are the parameters of this fusing? So you need to burn or fuse 5 same quality or type of shoes to get the next higher quality type of shoes. So for example, as I put here, if you burn 5 common shoes, you will get uncommon shoes. So if you burn 5 uncommon shoes, you will get 1 rare shoes. But this is not free. We need to burn or pay a certain amount of GST and GMT. They didn't specify yet, so soon we will know. And they also mentioned that all the fusing or burning of sneakers will all be successful, unlike gems, because gems have failure rate, right? But this one, it will definitely go to the next higher quality of shoes. And they also mentioned that the minimum and maximum attributes of the new baby shoes will be increased by 20%. But it doesn't mean that whatever is the original shoes will go to 20%. They just said, let's say, for example, the uncommon is between, just an example, 10 to 20. In the new one, what's the 20% of that? It will be higher range than the previous one. So it's a good incentive, because there's a big chance that we will have big higher attributes than the original attributes of the shoes. And then next, the new shoes will probably the same type as the burning shoes. So type of sneakers is walker, jogger, runner, trainer. But I'm not sure what happens if, say, you burn 3 runners and 2 walkers. So I'm just assuming whatever is the dominant or the highest number of type of shoes will be the resulting shoes. So say if you have 3 runners and 2 walkers, probably runners will be the output. So I'm just assuming, but we will know once they release the official statement. And lastly, this is also another interesting one. You can engrave a short sentence to baby shoes. So instead of just seeing that number 8, 9, 10, 0, 0, 1, 3, 4, possibly you can now put your name, Kikapi Games, if I got a uncommon. So that's a really cool feature as well. This one, we don't know as well when will they impose it, but I assume on the next update, they might be incorporating all of this already. So again, yep, we just need to wait. And then last but not the least, they will be introducing a payment fee when you sell shoes in marketplace. So currently it's at 6%, but they're trying to consider changing it to a floating of 3 to 9%. So we don't know how they will finally decide on how much we need to pay when we sell, or I don't know, even buying. But again, we will know soon. So that's it, guys. The 6 major ones I had picked up from this article that they had posted. Again, please make sure to read all of them. So conclusion. Number one, let's review how it affected the price. So let's go to coin market cap. I'll just refresh my page. Let's go to the Stepn GMT first. Within the 24-hour period, as you can see, it had shoot up just after the announcement to as high as 1.05, and then it gradually came down, and now it's going up again. Now let's check the Solana GST. Same with Solana GST. It's too obvious that it had peaked after this announcement, and it went to as high as 0.7. Now let's go to the Binance GST. If you hadn't seen my video, I've discussed a few reasons that I thought was the reason why it was rising even before the announcement. But again, after the announcement, it had shoot up to as high as $2.37, and then it went down again. So now what I'm trying to say here, sorry, I forgot to share the screen, but just to give you a quick recap of what I had seen. See, they had peaked. So that's the Binance GST, Solana GST. So same, and basically same had happened to the GMT. You can just review again using the coin market cap. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, is we do not rely solely on this new announcement to decide whether we buy or we sell straight away, because token prices can easily go up or down based on what's happening. So in saying that, do your calculations, especially for those who are minting. Is it better to still mint using the with the new tables increase in the GST and GMT minting cost? Is it still worth doing that? I guess it's a long discussion, but we will do that in another video. And what else? Also you need to start thinking over whether you will burn or fuse or synthesize 5 shoes. Will you give up your 5 shoes to get a higher quality of shoes? So do those calculations. Again, I would want to create a separate video for that. But then again, those are the upcoming changes that will be made. Again, the minting cost is already live. So the mystery box, I think, is still not yet live. And of course, the again, the energy sharing will be implemented when the third realm will come up. So guys, let's finish the video with the COTD, or comment of the day. This is from Nicholas Zimmerman. He said, "Hey, can you please comment and maybe explain the new post of Stepn? I don't get everything. Thank you." So I hope I had helped you somehow with this video, Nicholas. That's the quick summary of what has been posted today. Guys, please, small favor, if you're finding value in these videos that I'm making, please hit that like and share button. And if you're new, please subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Please let me know your thoughts on the comment section. What do you think will happen with all these new changes that has been announced? I've already heard and read a lot of feedbacks, but for me, I just want to give the chance to step in and observe in terms of the shoe prices, the GST prices, but I still keep on doing the initial walking that I used to do. But let's give Stepn a chance. Hopefully, this will improve and help stabilize the economy of the game. That's it, guys. Until next time, let's go and walk.